I heard this story from Dr. Larry Resnick of blessed memory. A little bit of background from the winter of 1951 until the winter of 1988. At various times, special occasions, the Rebbe would deliver a mimer, a Chasidic discourse of depth and profundity. It was usually preceded with a very spiritual sounding song, a niggin, and the Rebbe would say it with his eyes closed, clutching to a handkerchief, and with a sort of melodious sing-song, he would deliver this discourse. And the Chassidim knew, as they were standing around, that when the Rebbe would deliver these maimarim, he was definitely in some different world. 1978, Simchas Torah, the Rebbe suffered a heart attack. And for several months, the Rebbe did not make a public appearance. When it came time, Yud Tes Kislev, mid-December, the Rebbe told his doctors that he wanted to have a public gathering, a farbrengen. The doctors, of course, thought that this would be too much of a strain on his heart and objected. Finally, the doctors acquiesced to the Rebbe's demand on condition that the Rebbe wear an EKG, that he be monitored continuously, and if it would be that the doctors would notice too much strain on the Rebbe's heart, they would tell him that he had to stop. And the Rebbe agreed to this. In the middle of the Yud Tes Kislev farbrengen, Tashalam Ches, the Rebbe began to say a mimer with eyes closed, clutching the handkerchief. The doctor monitoring the EKG in a separate room suddenly noticed that the EKG was flat. But he could hear the Rebbe speaking. He figured that what must have happened is that the wire got disconnected. And after the Rebbe would stop his discourse, which there were always breaks after a certain period of time, he would go and he would reconnect the Rebbe. And the discourse went on for some time with the EKG flatlining. When the Rebbe finished, the doctor was about to stand up and go connect the EKG when the monitor came back to working again. So this, that the Chassidim always believed that the Rebbe was in some other level of consciousness, was measurable even by an EKG. For the Chasidic YouStory, I'm Herschel Finman.